Okay, then we try it this way. I think this should work now, hopefully. I was trying my new NDI stream setup with the two PCs, but it worked earlier. I don't know why it didn't work right now. But I guess we'll go back to the default setup. I hope you can hear me now, guys, yeah? That's a shame, that's a shame. Yeah, well. Anyway, then we'll do it this way. So, welcome back to another live stream, guys. We're continuing RACEROOM career today. We've done 4 championships already. This will be the 5th one. Louder? Is the microphone not loud enough, or what's the issue? How's that? Is it better? Good evening, John. Hi, GP4 fan. Miss Kalina Pura, Seram, Super Simracing, Scuderia Bazane. I hope you're doing well, guys. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, we have already done 4 championships, and today will be the 5th championship that we're doing, and that is the GT Masters in the B tier. Hey, Scuderia, thank you. Awesome stuff. Yeah, GT Masters is what the plan is. I'm just making sure my sound settings are right, but I think they are, yeah. So if you don't know how this works, we can participate in these championships. We have to buy a car to enter them. We do that over here in the spreadsheet, and here's where we buy cars, and then we can win money that we then can use again to race in another championship. And you can also become a sponsor here, like Scuderia Bazane just did with €2.29. That will be added to our budget, so we can go over here to the sponsors tab, and Scuderia Bazane just donated €2.26, which 29, which is 2,290. Let's make that 2,300, and then that would be 7,9 right here. So that will be added to the budget. I think we may just now. We are close, not close to the 500,000, which we could use 500,000 to enter a tier championship, which are the ones over here. Hi, Arno. Hi, Thomas. But I really would like to do a GT Masters championship, so that means we go over here and we buy a car in GT Masters, which is 300,000. So we will just add that over here. Now we own the car. I enter the AI percentage here just for the record. I will drive at 113% AI difficulty. And as we can see now, this was deducted from our budget, but we now own a car in the GT Masters. And again, if you donate during the stream, that will be added to the budget, and I'll add you as a sponsor over here. So this is a B tier championship. That means if we win, we get 600,000. And yeah, this is it, I think, as far as an explanation to how this works. I think it's pretty clear. So let's jump into the game, and let's set up a championship. I'm gonna drive the Bentley tonight at 113%, as I mentioned. We're gonna do a rolling start and a mandatory pit stop with visual flags and success weights on, 30 minutes race. And then I would actually like to do the real calendar from back then. So we'll start with Oschersleben, Red Bull Ring, Spa, Lausitz, Nürburgring, Sachsen, Zandvoort, Hockenheim. Let's see if we can remember that when we set up the championship now. So we start in Oschersleben. That's right here. Then the next one was Red Bull Ring. Then it was Spa, Lausitz, Nürburgring. That was a good year when they drove in Spa in the GT Masters. So we're gonna drive the Grand Prix. Spa, Lausitz Ring. And we're gonna drive not the DTM but the other layout. Then we have Nürburgring, which I think they drove the short layout with the fast chicane, didn't they? Hi Brian, hi Sergus, hi Hans, hi Nicholas, Tom. Yeah, driving the Bentley today, not my favorite car, but we'll see how it goes. So what was then? After Nürburgring we have Sachsenring, Zandvoort, Hockenheim. So Sachsenring, Zandvoort, I will finish in Hockenheim. I don't think we'll do all the races today. I'm thinking we're doing 2 races tonight. The first 2. So this is our calendar. 2015, because it's the last season that is in the game for GT Masters. We have of course more modern GT3s, but those will have to wait for when we drive the GT International. Over here. So this is more like a local German GT3 championship, and this one over here will be the main international championship. So that way we have 2 times GT3 in there, and also a little bit of a spread. Yeah, let's get this show going. So the calendar is set up. I have a little bit of practice, short quali, and then rolling start, 30 minutes race with mandatory pit stop on. Success weights on as well, so that will probably balance out a little bit. If I'm too quick or too slow, then I might have a chance in one or another race. I've did a little short test just before the stream. I tried with 110 and I thought it was a bit too easy. Then I tried 115, that was a bit difficult, so hopefully 113 could be the sweet spot. Yeah, kinda, homie. Yeah, it's interesting to compare the Bentley, which we drove yesterday in the Corsa Competizione. Obviously, it might be a little bit different BOP in the Blancpain than in the GT Masters, but yeah, from the test I did earlier, I think it's gonna be fun. Actually, it's quite a quick car, and it's a lot of grip, a lot of corner grip also here in the race room compared to Assetto Corsa, where it's just a bit too understeery for my taste. But yeah, we're gonna leave the setup as it is. The only thing I've changed is the steering lock, and we'll just do a quick installation lap to see how everything feels, and then we'll do a quali and then the race.
White flag.
We'll have to practice the pit stop because a bit confused of where the white lines are here. We'll figure that out. Also, still getting used to driving on the right side. It's actually not that much of a boat here in RACEROOM anymore since a couple of updates back. It It has a lot of torque, hence I'm driving with what is it, 30-40% traction control. Let's do one flying lap and then come into the pit lane. Need to practice that. Yeah, shame about the NVI not working, I don't know. I was testing it earlier with the 2 PC streaming setup and it worked great. And when I go live, there's no sound. That's typical. I don't know what I changed. It's weird. Anyway. I hope the stream is looking smooth anyway for you guys. There's a lot of things going on for RACEROOM currently in the background, behind the scenes, but it's gonna be a while before the next big patch, because it's gonna be such a big patch that we cannot update the game with just small things at the moment, because they all interfere with each other and
Sector 2,
you don't want to break the build. It's working great at the moment, for the most part.
Green flag sector 2.
But there's definitely a big patch coming towards the end of the year.
That's a new fastest lap for Guns on 29.26.
But rest assured, we are working on new features and new content. A couple of new cars, couple of new tracks. So just be a little bit patient. It's gonna be worth the wait.
Fastest lap for Baseng on 28.44. That's a new fastest lap for Lionek on 28.00.
Keep quiet.
Okay, no more updates.
He's so chatty, the crew chief. New DirectX version is not. That's not gonna come this year. Is holding everybody up here. I'm getting pressure from the Corvette from behind. Wow, blue flag. That's not a good overtaking spot here, but I had to let him go. I think the Corvette is one of the fastest car here on the grid, or fastest driver here in the with the AI. I think he won the championship back then this year, if I'm not mistaken. Don't think we'll have to refuel, we'll just change tires. So now let's see where the white line is, where we have to slow down. I think it's after the next left. Yeah.
Blue flag.
There it was. And then we also have to make sure to see where the exit is. Because it was moved. It used to be a very long exit, but I think now it's just behind the Kerker bridge, or a long pit stop. It's only 2 mechanics allowed, if I'm not mistaken. So
track's clear.
There was the white line already. Okay. Okay, all good. Then we know. So let's go back to Garage and skip to the next session and see what we can do against AI at 113%. Oh my god, GP4 fan. Thank you so much. €20 to support your career. Good luck in Eventually Monster. Thank you very much, CB4 fan. I appreciate it. I'll add you right away.
It's shaking big time.
Ooh. Was it cut? I don't know what's going on with the audio today. But thank you very much, GB4 fan. Highly appreciate it. So this will add €20, you say, so that's 20,000. Wow. You're the first one to reach 100k. So we can quickly sort this here. Sort range by age. Sort? No, that was the other way around. H, C to A. There you go. Wow, you are now the main sponsor, GP4 fan. Thanks a lot. You're the man. Thank you very much. Yeah, if we win this championship, then I think we're gonna move on into the A tier. You can give me your Bentley setup, but I will not use it today against the AI. I've already balanced the speed with the default setup, but for the online racing, I won't mind using that one. So we are in quali. Let's do a quick lap then. Samus VV Racing.
Tactics clear. We have 19 minutes to do the business. There's a white flag.
This career mode is basically just a spreadsheet. It's a fantasy career mode that I invented for personal use. I just keep track of the results, and depending on your results you get a budget. You get money if you win championships, and you spend that money to enter other championships. Plus, if somebody donates to the stream, this money will also go into the budget, which I then can use to buy more cars to enter different championships. Pretty simple idea, but I think it's a lot of fun. And yeah, this is the 5th championship. We've already done 4 other championships. We started in the Formula 4, then we did BMW M235i, then we did a short historic championship with the M1 Pro car, and lastly we did an Asian Formula 3 championship. Now we are in the GT Masters. And now let's focus on this lap. Definitely quicker than the Camaro. P3. I think I might just leave it at that. I might still drop a couple of places during the remaining time, but I don't want to win the race from pole position, so let's return to garage and hope for the best. I think we might... Oh, we are down to P4, 5. Maybe I need to do another lap. Hey Sergey. I don't think we'll drop many more places though. So I think we can just start the race from here. Wow, so it's official. Aston Martin entering DTM. Ah, it's awesome. I'm really looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to see what car they are gonna use. How that car is gonna look like. Right. So the race is 30 minutes long. We have one mandatory pit stop. We're not gonna add fuel. We'll start with enough fuel. We're just gonna change tires. And we're gonna ask the crew chief to calculate fuel for 32 minutes.
For 33 minutes. We think we'll need 39 litres.
Okay, we'll just start with 50. Sounds good to me. Let's see in the timing. We're still 50. Yeah. Okay, I would say let's jump to the next session. And we kept the 5th position by the looks of it. I think we can catch these guys during the race. We have 30 minutes of racing coming up. I think we can do it. Racing shoes. Yeah, as long as you don't use G25 pedals with it. Alright, so first race. So that means of course we have 0 kilograms success ballast. I think we are ready for the race. So it's gonna be a rolling start. I just have to avoid a little bit the carnage into turn 1. It's a very tight turn 1 here in Oschersleben. Don't run into the AI, and then I think we're gonna have a nice race. Let's do this. Kyle Woods on pole, followed by a Z4. Nice. 2 Audis, Calvi van der Linde and Mark Basseng, and I'm on P5, just ahead of Rahel Frey. Cool, cool. Let's do this then.
Green, green, green.
Alright, we managed to get by Basseng. But he's quick in that corner. Have to keep that in mind. Can definitely get back on this corner. Aston Martin Vantage, but with the regular aero kit. It cannot just be the new GT3 car, right? Ooh, this is gonna be more difficult than anticipated. by side. We're gonna need a good pit strategy.
Yellow flag,
that
stay sharp.
Mercedes in the
Green flag, all
background.
clear.
Wow, this is intense. We're down to P6 though, that's not good.
Green flag, sector 2.
Oh. Bit late in the break. See if we can close that gap. Have to push hard though. Uwe Olsen is putting on pressure from behind. Have to think about something if we want to win this race. We're not that far away, but didn't have a great start though. Maybe with a good pit stop can gain a couple of places. Don't hit me, thank you. There's a wide line through that one. Okay, pit stop window opens in 3 minutes. I need Tom's setup. Oh my god. Maybe 113 difficulty was a bit optimistic. I hope they're not quicker on the next track. We're losing time. Driving on the limit here. Maybe I'll have to do something with the setup for next race. I think I will pit the next lap, try to get the undercut. I don't know if the AI is refueling, but I don't think so. Oh, this is not a sotto corsa competizione. Oh my god, Uwe, stay behind me, thank you. Oh, that's Alessi. Okay, we'll have to do a very quick pit stop. Hopefully make some time. Oi, oi, oi. I bet the AI is a bit slower through these corners here, coming into the pit. Yeah, turn 1 in Auschwitz is not fun. Slightly overshot. Go, come on.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit.
Pretty sure we gained a couple of seconds here, but how much, that's gonna be interesting. Just by a quicker entry and exit, I think we've gained a little bit. I hope so, at least.
Okay, George, there's a car exiting the pits.
Somewhere in the pits already.
White flag, mate.
Oh no. Who was that? Let's see here. Interesting. I don't know where he was positioned before the pit stop. Guys in the pits now. Now we're catching humans. Gaps don't really make sense to me right now. It's in 10 seconds ahead. How did that work?
Is the car leaving the pit lane?
Oh, he's in the pit now. Oh, isn't it? Yeah. it's not. This is weird. Did I lose that much time in the pit stop? That can't be possible. I only changed 2 tires. Or 4 tires. Maybe we're finding a bug here, guys. Somebody still pitting? Doesn't look like. It's weird. Looks like I lost a lot of places. For some reason. I can't really explain that. Nice fight with this Audi, but it's only for P11. Yeah, but it's a mandatory pit stop, so... God damn it! So you have to change tires, otherwise it doesn't count, if I'm rightly informed. You have to do something in the pit lane, right? Or maybe this is GT Masters specific, that you don't have to change tires. I'm really confused. But then what do? You just refuel 1 liter and that's it? At least I'm fighting with my teammate here. Hi Simbi unit. Ooh, close one. Thank you. Well, I guess that could be the case that in GT Masters you don't have to change tires. But you have to do something in the pit lane, so I guess we just refuel a little. We just split the fuel amount across the 2 stints. Cheers guys, thanks for the subs. Hope you like what you see. Minutes to go. Yeah, this is well, a learning curve, I guess. Because we're gonna use that experience from round 1 for the next round of the championship. Still not quite sure if that's really what's going on here. But it would be an explanation, indeed. Okay, uncheck everything for the mandatory pit stop. And you did that online. That's interesting. It didn't used to be like that. Very, very interesting. Not quite sure what's going on. But yeah, this will mean we have to push in the remaining 7 races if we want to win this championship. Yeah, I mean, obviously the AI just had a quicker pit stop. I don't know if you can actually see in the replay if they changed tires or not, but I don't think they did. Otherwise there's no chance they would have had a quicker pit stop. But we will definitely try that in the next race. The Bentley in RACEROOM is much less understeery. Much more fun to drive, in my opinion. So the Corsa, it's super easy. I mean, really, really easy to drive. And of course, there's still a challenge to be the fastest. No doubt about that. But the car is handling like on rails. Except it's understeering. Now, I don't know how the real Bentley drives, I have never driven one. But I enjoy driving this car more, I have to say. But that's just also because the force feedback is better. And the frame rate. So 4 minutes to go. Just have to defend in front of my teammate. And then next race we'll do something different in the pit stop. I mean, it still drives like a GT3 car, also in RACEROOM, but it's just a little bit more playful. And it also drives a little bit better around the corners. So the course is, I don't know, maybe it's my setup, but I'm just using the aggressive setup in Assetto Corsa. And I have so much understeer mid-corner. You can like drink 2 espresso coffees before you can look at the exit of the corner again. I still think we can win a race here against AI at 113 if we just find out what we need to do during the pit stop to not lose so much time. This is the first time I have experienced anything like that in a mandatory pit stop. I was pretty sure that you have to change tires. Maybe you don't have to change tires, but you have to do something, right? Or you just make a pit stop to make a pit stop, if it's mandatory. It could be. Yeah, Tom, you're definitely right. The setup inside the coaster feels just way too understeery. I mean, I can understand if they want to make the cars easy to control for new players with gamepads and stuff like that. But even the aggressive setup is really not that aggressive. I think this is the final lap, or yeah, probably. So next race will be Red Bull Ring. I think the Bentley should be great on that circuit. Is it one more lap? I think it is one more lap, isn't it? Yeah. Otherwise we would have seen the checkered flag out. It's a bummer. Could have been a great fight. Even though the AI is ridiculously fast at 113. But of course I don't want to make these races against AI too easy to win. That would be even more boring. We want a good challenge. There is the checkered flag. Wow, I was pushing hard in this race, but unfortunately we made a mistake in the pit lane. But this is racing, you learn from your mistakes and you come back stronger next time. Hopefully. Right, this was round 1 GT Masters. Yeah, so I guess we will not change tires, but we also don't really need to refuel, so can we just come in with everything unselected and stop and go again in the pit stop? I guess that's what we will do. So Kyle Witz won ahead of Van der Linde. Let's continue to the next race. No, that's evidently not true, Tom, at least not for the AI. Because I just did the tire change. I changed front and rear, of course, because otherwise the balance is shit. So I did the minimum I thought I would have to do, but the AI like won 10 seconds in the pit stop for one way or another. That means they did not change tires. So I'm a bit confused, but I guess the only explanation is that you don't have to change tires. Yeah, in reality I know that's true, John, but I thought RACEROOM worked in such a way that you had to at least change one set of tires. I'm pretty sure that's how it used to be. Yeah, but you cannot change just 2 tires on the front, because the balance is completely...
It's shaking bake time.
Wow. YGD. Thanks so much. 22. Awesome, mate. Thank you very much. Let's go over here. And I'll add you. 22, so you're also at 100 now. Oh, now we're gonna break the spreadsheet because you're equally... Oh wait, you're at 110. My math is off. 12 would have been 100, so you're at 110. Top sponsor again, wow. Let's sort this real quick. There you go. Fantastic stuff. Big shout out, big thank you to YGD, main sponsor of my racing team. Back in the main sponsorship place with a 22,000 euro donation. Thank you so much. So let's see. Maybe we will not be able to win this, but maybe if we become third, we will still earn 450,000 plus the 200,000 we already have. So that would still enable us to race in an A-tier championship. If we manage to get enough funds to move up to the A-tier, yeah, I guess we're gonna go WTCR. I mean, we have to. And then we'll see where we go from there. It's a lot of cool championships on the line. Yeah. Thanks again, YGD. So then, Red Bull Ring it is. I guess we could just start with 35 and refuel 5. Does that sound like a plan? That should be a pretty quick pit stop. Let's do one lap and then we go into quali.
Your exit looks clear.
Is this first gear or is it second gear? We'll find out. third gear corner. Oh, this is always scary, that first corner. Cannot hit that curb on the inside. Don't want to roll the car. Yeah, it's kind of second gear, but it's also kind of first gear. Is bottoming out here over the bumps, as you might have just heard. Come on, it's gotta be 4th gear though. Yeah, it is. Okay, let's complete this lap and then drive into pit lane, practice the pit in. Not on the limit yet here. But I think we should be okay against the AI here. The AI is pretty quick in the fast corners, but there's not a lot of them here. There's a lot of slow corners where I think we should be competitive here. Careful Audi, I'm coming into the pit lane. Let's see how long this pit stop takes, just adding 5 liters. Pace scout. Yeah, this turn 1 can be a lot of fun.
Still on, disengage it. There's a car behind, take care, rejoin him.
Let's go into quali. Oh. Need to end session.
Exit's clear. Push. Okay, George, we've got 19 minutes to set a lap.
I've done a lot of two-wheelers coming out of turn 1 here over the sausage curb, especially in the NSU, but also other front-wheel driven cars. start my quali lap. See if we can drive that corner in third gear. No. No, no, no. Invalidate. God damn it. Try it next lap then. I wanted too much. Feels slow in second gear coming out of the corner. Might just be first gear.
Blue flag.
Yeah, come on, Kalwitz. We'll let him go. See if we can even follow him. Could be third gear. It's a little bit between the gears here on this track. Because my lap was invalidated, Fred. An okay lap. I don't know if it was quick enough. Oh, very close. But I guess we'll live with that. It's AI drivers, unfortunately. Fortunately, not driving against the real Kalwitz and Van der Linde here, and Bessing and Uwe Alten. Calculate fuel for 33 minutes.
Or 33 minutes. We reckon we'll need about 45 litres.
Okay, 45. You know what, then we'll start with 40. Let's be safe and start with 45. And we will just in the pit stop at 5. And hopefully that should result in a quick pit stop. Right. Are we still on P2? Yeah. Let's end this session. And yeah, we qualified on P2. 0 success ballast. Alright. But I mean, yeah, this AI is Bigger challenge than most human drivers, that's for sure. Okay, I think we are ready, aren't we? Yes. Let's go. Racing, boys.
Go!
Ah, Kyle Witt's going wild. But we are good on the brakes. Is he trying to cross back? He's still side by side. Ah, he's behind me now. Okay, this is looking good. Wow. Where did he come from? Yeah, but they are quick in the fast corners and not so quick on the brakes. So this could be an interesting race, guys. Wow, he came back really quick. It's crazy. He's going wide again. Come on, Kyle, with track limits. Track limits. I think it's not only sounding better, I think it also drives better, feels better.
It's shaking big time.
Thank you, Franco, for the 2. Thank you very much. I'll add you to the sponsors right away after this race. Oh no, oh no. Missed that apex. I'm gonna block a lassie here. Come on, get closer here. Gain a lot on the brakes here, but we're gonna lose again in the next couple of corners. Well, I was almost a bit too late on the brake. Come on, don't throw it away. I have to remind myself all the time that I'm sitting on the right side in the car. It's pulling away a little bit. We made a few small mistakes. Let's see here on the brakes again. This is our part of the circuit, or this was our part of the circuit. We don't lose too much here. We can gain again in turn 1 and 2. This was not so bad. Get a little slipstream, not much. Come on, we got this. Just need to stay close in these corners. Especially the next two. I think we gained half a second in this lap overall, so getting closer. Good night, GP4 fan. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the support. Wow. It's braking even a bit later than I wanted here. Ah, we got the inside now. Let's see if we can stay ahead. Don't drive into me, please. Thank you. Good stuff. Hopefully we can stay ahead. I've heard it, Mark, yeah. Awesome news, awesome news. I wonder how the DTM spec Vantage will look like. I don't think it will be the same aero kit, at least, as the regular GT3 car. Or maybe it is. I'm really curious if our pit stop strategy will work without tire changing. I guess it has to. Is not giving up. Just a reminder, this is AI difficulty 113. Not easy at all. But I think this track works in our favor. Next track will be Spa, which I don't know how we will do there. A lot in those corners. Wow, Kyle was going for the overtake here. Brave. Did not work this time though. So I'm assuming the pit window is open. We can come in any time now. Oops. So I don't know if I should do another race after this one, or if we call it a night for today. And continue another day. Not tomorrow though. Tomorrow we will watch the Mercedes E-Racing final from the Hockenheimring. Wow. Okay, he was in the pit lane. I thought he was next to me. Okay, then we'll come into the pit lane this round as well, this lap. Porsche, of course. I'm always gonna pick a Porsche. Yeah, I guess I could do one more race at Spa. Come into the pit now and see if this strategy works. Le Mans, yeah. What time does it start actually? It must be in the evening hours for us in Europe, right? hello. Alessi, sharing a pit spot with you. Okay, that was quick
Traffic
indeed.
behind. Watch your mirrors.
Oh my god. Okay, this is not for position, is it? Where's Kyle? It's 6 seconds behind me. Do I need to pit?
Yes, the pit window opens after 10 minutes.
I don't think that was the answer to my question though. Did that count as a mandatory pit stop? I think it did. It must have. Maybe next time we'll just refuel 10 liters to be, you know, somewhat the same pit stop length as the AI. (9:30) the race starts. Yeah, cool. And it's 12 hours, or is it 6 hours? Or is it's 1,000 kilometers, right? You must pit soon. Oh, are you for real? So I do have to pit. I don't understand this. Did you guys see that? It says I still need to pit. Can that be right? 10-hour race, yeah, right. So you do have to change tires then. Maybe the AI is just changing one set of tires. I don't get it. Let's see what this does. Or I could just try and finish the race. I need some time to think. Should I come in now? This makes no sense. What's our strategy?
Didn't understand that.
Come on, crew chief, help me. Do I need to come into the pit?
Say again.
Do I need to pit?
Okay, George. Yes. In this lap. Box this lap.
If the crew chief says so, I guess we'll have to. Hope I didn't speed. Yes, I definitely have enough fuel. I hope so. I think so. I hope the car drives okay with just fresh rear tires.
There's traffic behind. Take care.
Oh, hello. Yeah, P17. I need to think what I do next. Well, the car is still drivable. You know, I'm might just restart this championship, but I'm not gonna do that tonight though. Because at least now we know what we need to do. To be competitive, we just have to change the rear tires and that's it. The AI was smart enough to figure that out, that the tires are not worn enough to change both. So they're just changing one set of, they're just changing a one axis. I was under the impression that they were gonna change all four anyways, so I was gonna do the same. Yeah, I think we will restart this championship another day. Now that we know, it would only be fair, I think. Well, it depends on the length of the race, Jens. I guess that's the case, that's what it is. It depends on the length of the race and the current tire wear. In this race, which is pretty short, only 30 minutes, the AI figured I don't need to change all four tires because I save more time in the pit stop if I just change the rear tires or the front or whatever. But if the tires would be more worn already, they would probably change all four of them. In a longer race they will do that, I'm sure. It doesn't really matter if it's GT Masters or GT3 cars. I think it's the same logic. I also have to rethink the 113 percentage. Actually, I think it would have been, at least on this track, it would have been a really close race. Yeah, but at least we have learned a valid lesson today. So this is something good to know, not only for offline but also online races. So with only, what is it, the front are at 82%. And I was able to change the rear tires without completely destroying the balance of the car, so that's good to know. Saved a lot of time. I think like 15 seconds we saved by only changing the rear tires. Hi Christopher. I mean, I guess we could do the Spa race just for fun, but I will definitely restart this championship. Next time I'll go back to the career. So next time it will be RACEROOM career part 5, part 2. See you, YGD. Thanks for the support. Thanks for watching. There's a special rule set that you can choose when creating the championship. I did not see that one. We'll have to check that out after this race. Thanks, Marco. Maybe next time I'll get the NDI network stream to work as well. So weird. I did a couple of hours of testing to get it to work previous to the stream, and the private test stream worked really well. Then you go live and you have no sound. There's always something, isn't there? I'll check that out, Jens, after this race. But what does that mean then if we choose a ADAC rule set? I think that just pre-selects all the other options that you can select in the race settings, meaning it would enable mandatory pit stop, but I've enabled that manually. I think it would be the same thing, but I might be wrong. I was pretty sure. Yeah, no, but it's correct. You have to change either the front or the rear tires or both for it to count as a mandatory pit stop. So that we have confirmed is still the case. You cannot just refuel 1 liter or do nothing. That will not count as a mandatory pit stop. The surprising thing for me was that the AI chose to change only 2 tires instead of 4, which is quite a brave thing to do. But they were smart enough to figure that out. So yeah, interesting. I'm just gonna try and overtake these guys before the end of the race. Close enough. except for a dive bomb. Thank you very much. I'm much quicker on the brakes, or much better on the brakes than the AI, but the AI is whoa, super fast in these quick corners here. Right. So we've learned a lot of things today. Yeah, we'll see. I think I will restart either the entire championship or I'll just shorten the championship by those 2 races when we restart it next time. In the next stream, in the next RACEROOM career stream. But let's quickly check out the thing that Jens mentioned before we wrap this up tonight. So if we go to championship and create a new championship. Oh, there is the rule preset, that's right. But if I select GT Masters 2015, that just changes whatever is below, you know what I mean? So let's say I put this to standing start, and then I select GT Masters. It will change this to rolling start, yeah. But I had that done manually. Oh, you know what? Minimum pit stop duration. I should have used that, now that I think about it. I'll come back, but we're gonna stop this stream soon. But now that I look at it, minimum pit stop duration, that would solve all problems, because then you can do whatever you want in the pit stop, and it will just be an equal pit stop length for AI and player. I should have thought of that. But we will do that next time. Next time when we continue the RACEROOM career, either with the next track, which will be Spa, or I'll start from the beginning. But I'm tempted to skip these 2 that we've done now and just shorten the championship a little bit overall. But yeah, we've learned a lot of things today. Thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow at the Mercedes e-racing broadcast on the Mercedes-Benz Facebook and YouTube. Follow me on Twitter. I will post a link there and we can watch it together. And yeah, if you like this video, put a like on it, subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Goodbye.